Good morning, Year 2, and happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, and as promised, here is a brain warm-up, okay? So have a look at the questions, pause the video, see if you can work them out, and then come back and we will have a look at them together. Now, I think we have done this warm-up before, but that's okay because we need to get really quick and speedy at answering these sorts of questions, okay? So, pause the video and then come back to me. Number 1, calculate 15 divided by 5. And all that means is work out. Calculate's a posh word for work out. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. Because if I had 15 sweets, shared them out between 5 of my friends, they would have 3 each. Multiply 2 by 7. So that's like me having 2 sweets today and then 2 sweets every day for the next 7 days, and then on the 7th day counting them all, and I would have 14. How much money have I got all together? So you need to look carefully at the coin. It's a 10p and I've got 4 of them, so it's 40p. Find the sum of 22 and 35. Sum is the important word. It means you need to add the numbers, the total. So I'm going to add my tens, and I've got 50. So I represent it with a 5 in the tens column. And then I'm going to add my ones, which is 7. So it's 57. And the clock is showing 5:15. Okay. Teddy is really good at using what he knows. He knows that in this picture, he has got 2 ants, add 2 ants equals 4 ants. Teddy knows that because he can look at the picture and work it out. I'm just going to make it red so we can see because there's a lot of blue on the screen this morning. Okay, so 2 ants add 2 ants equals 4 ants, okay? But he also knows that 1 ant add 3 ants also equals 4 ants. It's just a different way of making the same number. Teddy uses this and helps him with his ones, and he knows that 2 ones add 2 ones equals 4 ones. Now, he's got 2 tens, and he knows that if he adds another 2 tens, he can work out the answer. So he knows that 2 tens, add 2 tens equals 4 tens, which he knows is 20 add 20 equals 40. And that's all because he looked at the ants. So it's really important that you can use what you know to help you in maths. Okay, so how many ones have I got? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 ones. And how many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens. But there is actually 50 there, isn't there? Okay, but it is just showing me 5 tens. What about with this picture? It's slightly different. I've got 4 ones, and then in my tens, how many crayons are in there? There must be 10, but let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there are 4 lots of them, so it's 40. There are 40 in that box. Now we've got some missing numbers, okay? This is your challenge, so I want you to pause the video and see if you can answer these questions and then come back and see if you've got them right. So, 2 add 3 equals 5. And I can use that to help me answer 20 add 30. So if 2 add 3 is 5, 20 add 30 is 50. 4 add 5 is 9, so 40 add 50 is 90. 4 add something equals 10, but I know that something add 60 equals 100. So I know that it's 4 add 6 because I know my number bonds, which means this must be 40 add 60 because the number bond to 100 is 40 add 60. 8 add something equals 8. Well, I know that if I've already got 8 and I add 0, I will get 8. And something add 80 equals 80. Well, that's also got to be 0. How many did you get right? Pop it in your daily email to your teacher so you can impress us and let us know how many you got right. Now we've got some part-whole models. So we've got the parts here and we need to find the whole. So what you do is 1 add 5 and you put the whole number in the top part. So for this one it would be 6. Have a go. 50 adds 10, using our related facts, is 60. 9 and 1, but I've also got 90 and 80. So what's that going to be? This one is going to be 10, because 80 add 10 equals 90, so this must be 8. 8 add 1 equals 9. So 6 is at the bottom, and we know that this is 30. So we know that it's 10 times bigger. So we know that this has got to be 60, and because this one is 10 times smaller, this is going to be 3. So now I need to use my knowledge of addition within 10. What add 3 makes 6? It's 3. It's one of those sneaky doubles. So if 3 add 3 makes 6, 30 add 30 equals 60. Well done again. Pop that in your daily email. If you're struggling with part-whole models, let us know and we can see if we can help you. Now, my friend here has said to me, part-whole models are easy. You just add the two numbers together to get the third number. Let's have a look. His answers are in blue. So he thinks that 7 add 5 equals 12. So let's check. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, that's correct. But don't forget these facts are related. So I'm going to draw a circle around them so you know that they are related. Okay, they are related. And then these two are related. Oh, but that then isn't 10 times bigger. What should his answers be for this one? 20 add 50 is 70. Well done. So it's 7 add 5. This needs to be a 2, doesn't it? Because it is 10 times smaller than 20. Let's have a look at this one, see what he's done. He thinks that 12 add 6 is 6. Oh dear. He's not looked at his part-whole model correctly. We know that 6 add 6 is 12 because it's our... Oh, Miss French, you said the wrong thing completely. Miss French is even getting it wrong. We know that 6 adds 0 equals 6, which means 60 adds 0 equals 6. Silly Miss French making mistakes. I got very confused then. Okay, so Mo, they're not that easy because this is Mo, my friend. They're not easy at all. And it's very easy to make mistakes, even like Miss French just did. So they're very tricky. You need to concentrate if you get any part-whole model questions today. Now we've got subtraction using part-whole models. So we need to work out which two numbers add together to make our top number. That is the first thing we do. So something add 1 equals 7, which is 6. And something add 5 equals 9, which is 4. Now, using our part-whole models, can we answer these? I want you to pause the video and have a go at answering them. And then when you've done that, unpause, and you will see the answers. So 7 take away 1 is 6, which means 7 take away 6 equals 1. 6 equals 7 take away 1, and 1 equals 7 take away 6. They're a bit like our fact families we've been doing this week. And then you can have a go at this side as well. So that's the missing number there. And you just use these 3 numbers to make your families. But always double check to make sure that your sum, each individual sum, is correct. Okay, bronze questions today. You need to write the calculation represented. So you've got however many is your whole, take away how many equals, and the same with addition. You need to say whether the number lines are true or false. You need to complete the bar models, so the missing parts, and then you need to fill in the missing numbers. So the sum goes in the machine and then the answer comes out. Okay, remember, use your related facts to help you. Silver, you are doing questions 1, 2, 3. So you are using base 10, so our 10s and 1s are deans, to show that 3 add 5 equals 8 and 30 add 50 equals 80. I want you to draw your answer and then tell me what is the same about them and what is different. So I would maybe split the page in half like this, and then do your 3 add 5 and 30 add 50. And then Eva's got 2 red pens and 3 blue pens. How many has she got? And then you've got to fill in the missing numbers in the related facts. And then Gold, you are doing questions 4 to 6. So you've got some part-whole models. You've also got to fill in some missing numbers and tell me whether you agree with Dexter, but explain your answer, please. It's really important that you do the explain part. And Platinum, you have got 2. Tell me if Bella is correct. Okay, and the same with this one. You've got to spot the odd ones out, so work them out. It's always the best thing to do on a piece of paper, and then explain why it is the odd one out. And then using only 3 numbers in both of these, complete the related fact calculations, okay? Now that will be tricky, but give it a go and let us know how you get on. And I'll be back tomorrow for your maths lesson.